strikes in our ears, but the more we release the sound of its toll. We'll thunder and feast on any man, any beast. Doesn't matter, we'll snack on them all. The stragglers we didn't consume are dropped in our sacrifice stew. They scream and they run, but that's part of the fun, as the ogres are coming to get ya! There's jumping on knees, feeling our backs, we are struggling trees, tearing, chewing, we kill all the more, the power and runs what we going for. Clutching and fighting, we kill for the more, the power and runs what we doing it for.
Hello, hello, hello. That was a hell of a lot of ogre trailer music. Trying to remember how to do chemistry and failing. It's been way too long. Alrighty. Continue vampires or jump into something else? I jump into the stuff a lot. Hence the reason I never actually finish many campaigns. Check out the dwarves for real this time. Yeah, let's check out the dwarves for real this time. I'll let you pick which dwarf I should be. So the first dwarf in the list there is the High King Thorgrim Grudgebearer. The one who is actually carted around on his throne by little dwarves carrying him. Next one up is Grombrindle the White Dwarf. He is basically a legendary dwarf who tends to show up whenever the dwarves in general are in trouble. Rats? Oh my goodness. Alright, you two. Which one do you want? Dwarves or rats? Both of them were talking about firepower. Rats are just way more firepower. Belligar Ironhammer. Oh, rats it is. Okay. Rats. Alright, well, let's you pick a rat. Queekhead Tiger. He's kind of a boring rat. He's just, nice. Rock, paper, scissors for the win. He is a melee rat more than anything else. Lord Skrolk is a disgusting guy who is all about plagues and spreading disease and whatnot. Trutch Craventail, if you can't tell by his phenomenal name, is a coward. That's what his superpower is running away. Even his faction effects. Scurry Away has an improved effect and grants a minor ward save while active. He actually gets a buff, if I remember right. Yeah. So he gets a buff if somebody attacks him and then he retreats, because he's all about running away. Ikit Claw is the mad scientist king of all the guns ever. Deathmaster Snitch is ninja assassin guy. And Throt the Unclean is a disgusting mad scientist who's all about like genetic manipulation of things and turning animals into other animals. So who are you feeling? The Runaway Man.
What musk of bravery!
The Runaway Man it is. Have to admit, I'm surprised. I really expected you to go for the super crazy gun nut. So Tretch is who I'm actually playing in my multiplayer campaign with Mike, aka Ishmare. Twitch.tv/Ishmare. This guy's pretty difficult. His starting area is kind of terrible, and he really seems to have a problem keeping his clan fed. Very, very difficult to stay flush with food, it seems.
Greetings, Craventail. You find yourself deep in the territory of elf things, and not the ones that prance about in white robes, but their more deviant kin. So best beware, for you are surrounded and, if caught, these elf things adore torture just as much as your brothers in Clan Rictus. To the west are harsh mountains. Although their insides are ripe for burrowing, there are beast men that claim this territory too.
Not just beastmen. That there was Torox, the brass bull. Torox has probably the fastest campaign in the game. He is such a juggernaut that you just start the campaign and kick ass for like 80 or 90 turns and then you win. It is so easy because he is just so strong. It is fun though, because it definitely makes you feel badass. Alright, from the point of view of the rats you can't tell, but as far as all of the people around me are concerned, this is an empty ruin. They cannot see it. Unlike a lot of starts, I don't actually have a quest battle to fight or anything right off the bat. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is recruiting some more stuff. And one of the things I will definitely be recruiting a lot of is slaves. Skaven slaves are super, super cheap, and they're super, super crappy. In fact, most of the rat army is super, super crappy because they're rats. They're not exactly great fighters, but they make up for it with ingenuity. We're going to go ahead and I guess I should upgrade my settlement here. See, like even this, like I don't actually feel the need to upgrade this building. I don't care about it. In fact, if it wasn't for the fact that all buildings in Skaven cities give you resources, I would probably not even bother. But I do need something. Ah, here we go. So this is the beginning of my weapon teams. These are the important ones for me. More important than literally anything else. So all my money will be going towards that. We're going to hit end turn. Very slow start to this guy. Oh, especially because it looks like I'm actually at war with the purple guy. So I guess I should be going that way and not the direction I pointed myself. It's all good. Gives me time to get my building made. Let's see. I think what I'm gonna do I'll go here for the moment and then I'll plan what I'm gonna do from there. First thing I'm gonna do, actually I'm gonna skip that too. How are you doing on this thing? One more turn, then I can actually recruit some weapon teams. I'm gonna do that first. Even though it just means that my enemy is going to be getting a little stronger while I wait, the weapon teams will make up for it. The funny thing about the rats is half the time you're just nuking your own troops because who cares? You'll get more of them. They're super cheap. They're easy to come by. And you have huge numbers. I mean, these teams here, 180 Skaven slaves in each one of these units. I mean, they just are so numerous. That's why they're so aggravating to fight against. Alright, I can build some weapon teams. I'm going to be building myself some flamethrowers. How are we doing on population surplus? We're not. What all do I need for this? The monoliths and the twisted glade. Okay, which is what we're going for. We're going to skip one more turn and then we're going to go start melting.
Hi, chieftain.
So let me check my
Call me Lord Craven.
ambushing. 25%. Gonna run down to about 25% and then try to ambush. It probably won't work, but if it does, nobody will know we're here, and then they won't get all worried and come running towards me. Oh, they came running anyway, which actually is also because I'm in ambush stance. They didn't know I was here, so I can actually reach them and they had no idea. What we're going to do is switch into stalking stance. So that's another thing with the Skaven is normally ambush is kind of a passive thing where you set yourself in ambush stance and hope that somebody runs into you. But the Skaven are sneaky, so they can actually sneak up and ambush you actively. So I will be running to hit this guy. This is going to be a bridge battle, which is awesome for us. And it tells us that it is a decisive victory, but I still want to fight it so you can see some rats in action. Not as good of a bridge battle as I was hoping. Ooh, but we do have the high ground. Oh wait, what? I'm Tretch. I can go all the way. This guy's kind of like Vlad. He actually has Vanguard deployment for all of his battles, which is super sweet. Oh, that is actually a full-on Doom Wheel. I forgot about that. So you can see the Doom Wheel here. You got one rat running the bellows to make the thing go, and then the rat in the middle who operates and steers and then fires the mini warp lightning cannon on the front of it. The rats are so funny. Alright, we're gonna throw some rats here.
Yes, yes. Spears. No, that's the old one.
Try to invite everybody to come to our little flamethrower party. We need wider flamethrowing.
Now, ready, now. Spears.
Okay, maybe not quite that wide. How about more like that? Oh, didn't get all three of you.
Ready now. Our tail's yours.
More slaves equipped with slings. And then we've got some
Come on.
slightly more beefy soldiers here. And then Tretch himself. He'll take the Skaven leadership position from the rear. It's actually how they describe it in the novels. Good enough.
Faster, study. Glorious. He's a warrior. Yes, yes.
Alright, they're just gonna sit here. That's fine. I guess.
Now, yes. March, Scotty, yes. Quick, quick. Squeak, squeak.
They're still just gonna sit there. Okay.
Spears.
Well, in that case, let's go like this.
Yes, yes.
And like this.
Straight. March, Scotty, yes.
And like this.
Stretch, Craven Tail! Good, yes, yes!
They're in range of the slings and they're still just sitting there. This is very strange.
Creep and a car. Onwards. Creep, creep.
They've decided that they are just going to hold this crossing no matter what, apparently. Keep on rolling through, Doomwheel. Roll on through. Flamethrowers. Oh, your poor guys. Wait, you're running away already? Ah, the rats are so funny. More flamethrowers.
Countess, come on.
Why are you guys not shooting?
Fire.
Excuse me.
What orders?
Why are you all just sitting here?
March, retreat. At once. Spears.
And we will just continue melting people. Tretch, I guess, can finally come up and fight this guy. Don't chase him too far, guys. It's not supposed to be what you do. So the Dark Elves, when they get all purple like that, it's kind of like the when we were fighting Greenskins before, and the Greenskins get all green colored. It makes them do a hell of a lot more damage than normal. I'm really not sure why these flamethrowers are not shooting as often as they should be. It's actually kind of weird. There we go. That's how you delete a unit. This Doom Wheel is not doing so hot. So all of that, of course, was just with the flamethrowers, which all in all are the pretty much, I mean, they're massively powerful, as you can see. But they are definitely so short-ranged and so niche in their use that they're definitely not among the best things that the Skaven have to offer. But you get them early, and they work super effectively.
Yes, yes, victory for Tretch.
Food or leadership or replenishment. That's a lot of replenishment. I'll take the food, though.
Enslave them to Ritus. Scurry forward.
We wiped them out. Nice.
Call me
Stretch gets to
Lord
level up.
Gravitating.
He is the king of the ambush, so we're going to level up his ambush skill with Ancient Cunning.
Call me Lord
We're
Gravitating.
going to head this way. Really don't care about that. I'd rather save my money.
I'm getting good at this.
At least I got a little bit of money, or a little bit of food out of that situation. So everything with the Skaven is food. Food is king. I need more food. I need to generate as much food as is possible. In fact, if I could switch to raiding stance right now, that generates 3 food, and I should be running around like that in here. And maybe I will. Well, I probably will as I run up to the monoliths. Tells me to capture and occupy the settlement that I was heading to capture and occupy anyway. So we head in, fight the settlement. It says it's going to be a close victory this time. I do have one use of Menace Below that I don't have to pay for, which is super nice. We'll throw fire damage on, might as well just give it to Tretch. He's the only one who's actually been actively in combat so far. So that kind of stuff is for melee weapons. Otherwise I would just throw, well, I probably wouldn't do much on a on a flamethrower that's already doing fire damage. Hell, just by putting that on, it switched it to a decisive victory. I'll fight it anyway. Oops. I don't know why the hell I did that. That really wasn't my intent. That's fine though, I suppose.
Warp fire thrower.
We shall put these guys up front. Kind of like we did here, we're going to put Skaven slaves.
Move, move. Now move.
More Skaven slaves.
Skitter and leap. What?
I'll put some storm vermin in the back. Actually, I'm going to put the storm vermin to back up the Skaven slaves.
Yes, master. Scurry. Shriek, shriek.
And I'll bring some death runners up here.
The wind.
Because I really don't care about them, even a little bit.
Attack
And then
from
I'll get
rear.
Tretch into his glorious position in the back.
Chase.
Alright, tell everybody to hurry up, get into position. I really should have set all this up before I started the battle. That would have been very intelligent. Alright, so now that I've got everybody where I want them to be, we're going to group this up.
Craven tail.
And then I'm going to go ahead and march just like this,
Tower. Yes, yes.
which is just hilarious. Now what we're going to do is we're going to keep an eye on things as we're marching. As soon as we start getting close to where those flamethrowers are in position and can actually start hitting things, then we are going to interrupt these crossbowmen who are shooting our slaves that we don't care about anyway. Just like this. Now we're going to halt. And then we're just going to watch the flamethrowers gloriously melt everybody. Flames. More flames.
Back underground. Now, ready now. Shriek, shriek. Warp fire thrower. Scream the counter.
And then Tretch can go ahead and come up and fight this Klendrak guy.
Warp fire thrower. For the coming time.
Wow, everybody just gets melted with fire. And they just keep shooting at the Skaven slaves. Because the Skaven slaves are such easy targets, they don't really have any armor or anything, so everybody's just like, we can kill them easy. Yeah, Tretch's special ability. Stay here, I'll get help. You guys are lighting Tretch on fire. You should stop that now. Funny as it is, you should stop lighting your lord on fire. So one of the reasons that you always need lots of food is because you can do this with these guys. And rather than have to build up your settlement, you just move in and it's immediately... This one I just took over is higher level than the one I started with. But problem is it costs a lot of food to get to that point. Ancient Cunning for more ambush chance. Phenomenal. We can build some new buildings here. Always need to get walls if you're going to play Skaven. And a construction cavern it is for plague. Oh, wait, no, that's going to piss me off, isn't it? That was dumb. Don't do that. I do need a construction cavern, but I need to put that in the other settlement because this cannot go up higher than that. So if I insist on having... I'm not going to insist on having any of that crap. We'll go with some growth for now, just so we can get that other settlement leveled up as fast as we can to get better guns. Better guns is the name of our game. Every step of the way. We're going to demolish this building too, just for the extra money. And we'll replace it with something else. And we will end turn. Mighty am I.
Clan Rictus.
We're gonna move him up to here. I really should have actually recruited units last turn, but I did not, like an idiot. Could get some warp grinders, but I've never found them to be excessively useful. They have their place, like to lock units down, but I usually find that it hurts me more than anything else. I'm gonna get some more slingers. And I've got plenty of melee, so I'll just pile up on slingers. Ooh, and I can finally get research. That's the other thing with them, is you don't start out with the ability to research. You actually have to build buildings in order to unlock the ability to do research. More growth, more money. More growth, more money. Ooh, what am I losing? Why am I losing money? Really? That settlement is costing me money. I don't like it. Like I said, this guy is really difficult to keep doing well with money. He's gonna hit next turn. He's gonna recruit his units. Make pact? Good. To seal bond, I need to spray my musk on you. A trade agreement, I'll do that. The next thing that we're going to do is switch to a raiding stance. We're generating 3 food a turn that way to counteract the 3 food a turn we're losing otherwise. And then I'm just going to end turn again.
Witness might of Clan Rictus.
They're going to ask me for peace now because I'm kicking their ass. We're going to decline it because we need their settlement there to complete our entire province so that we can stop bleeding food.
Clan Rictus Supreme. I order Scurry, move!
We're going to move up, continuing to raid. Keep up on our research. Continue to wish that we had 1 more population surplus point. Next turn again. Nagarath, I will kill them as soon as I get the chance. I hate them. Valiant defeat, I am told. Okay, well, guess we're about to find out. Ooh, I can run away. Retreat! Retreat! Yes! Now look, it's a victory. Because running away gave me a buff. We are going to fight battle. They've got dread spears. Dread spears are not going to stand up to what we're doing terribly well at all. So many Skaven slaves with slings. Just gonna continue doing what it is we do best. Burning up everybody who comes near us. And letting our soldiers just kind of get beat on because we really don't care all that much.
Guide us onward. To fight the conquer and see death.
She's gonna come up and intercept that guy. And as soon as we're done melting the people that we have access to with the flamethrowers, we will move forward and melt other people.
Our tail's yours. Skizzer and leap. Dredge, Craven tail. Skaven, yes, yes. Spears. What? Good. Yes, fight, kill. Toad, yes, yes. Warp fire thrower. Retreat, retreat.
So Tretch needs to do his job over here if he can. All my slings probably need to be put on skirmish mode, just in case. Everybody here needs to run, and we'll get the Doom Wheel coming this way to assist. These poor warp fire throwers are getting caught out. We need to give them some backup. Tretch needs to finish kicking this guy's ass. Tretch is actually a relatively strong fighter, which is crazy. I mean, he is crazy himself, so that's probably got something to do with it. But for the most part, I mean, he's got a lot of melee skill, which is funny considering that his favorite thing to do is run away. Those guys over there. Again, we'll keep moving these flamethrowers. Get some spears up here to assist. Get these poor beat up flamethrowers to come back over here. You guys can run over this way. Get out of the flamethrowers way. Flamethrowers attack these shades. While you're at it, you'll hit the spears too. Nice. Slings, I'll concentrate your fire on these shades. Me as well. Flamethrowers, continue after these idiots. You go after these guys. Everybody should be about broken by now. Yep, there they go. Done, done, and done. End the battle. Close victory. Close victory just because they used shade spam. The AI is really bad about spam, just using lots and lots and lots of the same unit. Take the food. Can always use the food.
Plan Rictus
points here.
I'll get help.
Haven't unlocked anything there.
Sneak attack.
Move up to the city. Casualties are high. It's basically the same fight that we just fought. In this case, I'm just going to take the victory, just get it over with, and consolidate my place so that I can start healing. Can I afford it? No, I cannot. Only have... I'm going to have to take that as much as I don't want to. Or I could sack it, but... Sack it'll give me a bunch of money. Screw it, I'm just gonna take the place.
Gotta steal everything.
We got our starting province now.
Craven tail.
Level up my dude one more time. Ooh, casualty replenishment. Hell yes. I will take that.
Chieftain
High casualty replenishment is just phenomenal to have. Now we can get food.
Call me Lord Craven Tail.
Get us some new units. What did we lose? We lost at least one slinger, 2 slingers. Oh, we lost a storm vermin. Lost a couple slaves. No big deal there. And we'll just take a couple more units of slaves for now. We're gonna end turn. Gonna heal for a couple turns and build up our little empire here.
Time to eat leaders.
Better unit there. Get some security there. What do you got? Devious plans? I will wait to destroy you until I at least got the technology unlocked. Always a good thing with these guys. Technology is king. You give me an assassin. I like the assassin for the troop replenishment. Who's the other guy that gives me troop replenishment? I'm pretty sure I've got 2 troop replenishers with these guys. That's mobility. Oh, the other one's the Packmaster. I've not had much luck with Packmasters. Just don't care about those enough. So at the moment I'm going to pass just to save the money for the buildings that I do need in 4 turns. So far nobody else is at war with me. That's always a good sign. Probably won't last very long. Nobody likes the rats.
Is it safe?
We're going to finish that and then we'll move on to devious plans. Thursday, I do believe I'll be doing 7 Days to Die with the other group of people, or at least Mike and Teresa. But you guys are certainly welcome to join if you are able to. I know it's a weekday and you have school stuff.
Clan Rictus Supreme. High Chieftain.
Alright, we're going to hit devious plans to get it unlocked. Then we can destroy the building with impunity if necessary. much is this to level up? 3360. I do have enough for that. We'll get some more growth going so that we can get this place tip-top shape and give me all of the weapon teams I might possibly need as quickly as possible. Oof, I need food though. That's not good. So I'm all recruited, so the food issue can be settled by raiding myself. It lowers my public order, which sucks because my public order is low already right now. Because of my lack of food. But it is going to put me positive on the food income. And then if I need to, I can find somebody else to piss off and go raid their lands. I do want to take Hag Hall eventually. Hag Hall has a pasture, so it actually produces extra food.
Ready? Yes, yes.
I shall end my turn. So by raiding myself, it makes me not produce any money from the buildings where I'm raiding. So it's going to be really reducing my income and lowering my public order, which is actually not a terribly bad deal, the whole public order part. Ooh, yes, I got a Warlock Engineer. So Warlock Engineer is awesome. They do the... Actually, I'm going to cancel that and just move my guy closer. But they do the... they like pump up all of your weapons units because they're engineers.
Power enhancers replaced. Packs turned.
Sweet.
Stretch is ready.
How are we doing here? One more turn and then I can finally upgrade to level 3. Which will mean that I can build catapults. Catapults are awesome. So that'll be my first piece of artillery. So then I'll have long-range artillery that's great at destroying infantry. And of course my short range. Oh, and I can also do the Scheme of Doom. I will do that as well. Don't care about that one. Casualty replenishment, absolutely. Level that up. 4 turns yet for that. So many turns I have to wait to have stuff. Scheme of Doom. So what I've done now is I've brought out a special kind of Warlock Engineer. He's the Doom Engineer. He allows me to put a Warlock laboratory in somebody's in a different places. What's the word I'm looking for? In another settlement. So it builds a little city under the ground that has a laboratory in it, which is pretty awesome. Not really planning on fighting these guys anytime soon. I might go there. You want to put it somewhere where you're not going to be running to take over anytime soon, because it does not allow you to... Well, if you take it over, then you lose your undercity, because you don't have an undercity in a city where you have an overcity, unfortunately. As fun as that would be. I think we're going to go for Corone. Unless I think Corone's going to be destroyed too soon. It won't ever get burned to the ground. It's too valuable. So you, sir, need to go into the water.
Roger that. When ready.
He has made it into the water. I love our boats. It's actually a really nice looking boat. That does not look like our normal boats. Must be something that the engineers get. Okay, other than that, how is our public order doing? I'm actually going to allow the public order to continue to decline and spawn a rebel army, because then we can kill the rebel army and get food for it. So the greenskins are already starting to confederate. We're just going to skip a couple turns here. And let our building get finished so that we can add plague claw catapults, and then we decide where we want to strike next. So it's a little different play style because you're always trying to be somewhat sneaky. You're usually not cut out for, especially this early on, for like a full-on assault anywhere. Poor guy sailing across the ocean. So that big red cloud that you may have noticed in the lower left-hand corner, that's the Sword of Cain. It can only be drawn by an elf. An elf can get it from the shrine. But if an elf is carrying it around and you kill them, you can take it for yourself. And it makes you ridiculously powerful. But it has drawbacks. It makes everything else that you're trying to deal with kind of go to shit. Holy shit, I just got an assassin? Nice. Yes, come give me your troop replenishment. I didn't have to build the building at all. Life continues to be cheap. Food is continuing to increase. We need to get above 20, preferably. One more turn on that place. Then we can finally do something with it. Imminent rebellion we don't care about. Let's come see what this guy's up to. How close are you to Corone, my friend? You're getting there. Two more turns, he'll be on land. We're going to end our turn. We have a rebellion. There's our rebellious army.
Trench better, mightier. They no match for trench.
We will just go ahead and smash him in the face.
Stock prey.
We got an ambush on him, so it's going to be a super easy fight, so I'm just going to auto-resolve it. And get the food out of it. Alright, that helps. We're above 20 now. Now we can do the 13th scheme. Lords of Decay have spoken. We invoke their scheme, the 13th plot. All Scavendom must unite against us, or against things. Haven slaves.
Another victory! Yes, yes! Send them on difficult mission.
All right, so your warlock engineers have magical abilities that are awesome, but I pretty much always only use them to buff up my missile units at first. I want my weapons teams to be firing at peak efficiency.
Victory! I'm
And
getting
this guy, I want to be replenishing my troops so that my armies heal super fast. We're going to switch back to raiding stance. This place is finally up to level 3, which means that we can get more
This is Threat's victory
equipment.
only.
3 more turns, then we can get Plague Cloud catapults. What else can we get right now? What are you? You are important. I will take you for now.
Warlock engineer.
Keep this guy moving over here. Already the Norskins are raiding Caron, fighting the dirty Frenchmen. Chaos is coming soon. What, 30 more turns, then we'll get the full Chaos invasion.
Van Rictus supreme. Mighty am I. Smells
Engineers
treacherous.
continuing to build up. So here we got increased ammunition, increased missile strength. I'll take the more ammunition to start. Two more turns yet on that.
Plan needs new, better rulers.
And there's the city of Caron. They don't like me. They literally just met me and they don't like me. What jerks. He's going to target this place and establish a warlock laboratory. He runs over, and then boom. So now I have a city underneath this capital of Caron. So I can come here and I get to build my own buildings. Up to and including, not that one, where's it at? He actually, oh no, that's only going to be Claw that has it. Never mind. So what I can do with this place is I can actually use it to gather food if I really wanted to, because right now it's going to be costing me food. But what instead I will end up doing is putting in some murder holes and stuff. And trying to hide it, basically. Which I can't afford right now. But that's going to make it a little more hard. So this bar here determines how easy it is for it to be discovered. So I'm going to try to hide it as well as I can, and then I'll end up building this tunneling thing. What it'll do is it'll allow rats to start tunneling underneath and to move into other cities nearby. And my whole under empire will start spreading without me actually having to do anything, which is super nice. Alright, so back to my place. Here we go. Tretch is still doing his thing. Torox has just created a blood ground. Ugh. Don't make me fight you, Torox. You would kick my ass, probably. Torox is so strong.
Call me Lord Craventail.
So again, we've got one more turn, so I will just be continuing to pass until I can get some damn catapults. As annoying as it is.
Ogres, my lord.
Ogres, my
These British
lord.
nomads are as strong as they are stupid.
Yeah. I know, they're as strong as they are stupid. They want me to recruit some siege engines. Well, doesn't that just work out perfectly? Because that's what I'm about to do. What do I got? Got 20 units in here. Probably don't need quite so many slingers or spears. So I'm going to boot them out of the army. And we're going to recruit 2 catapults. Screw it. Let's go for broke. Let's get rid of 1 more slinger. And go for 3 catapults. That I can't afford. Oh, you suck. Do I have any friends in the world? Any friends? Does anybody at all like me? Hi, Cult of Pleasure. Would you give me money? How about a non-aggression pact? Oh, you won't even give me that? I'm going to guess you won't give me any money then. Demand a payment of 300.
Denied.
Oh. Damn you, lady.
My raiders.
Alright, fine. Numbers beyond counting. Don't care about those. Where I really want to get to is here. I need to get to this set of stuff because it gives us all sorts of weapon team capabilities. So volatile plans. So scavenging ruins it is.
Hi, chieftain.
1 more turn. Make that 2 more turns. You suck. In turn. How are we doing on this? We're still improving, which is annoying. I want to be doing worse, damn it.
Aye, death master now.
I have succeeded in my mission.
I'll get help.
Now we got an assassin who is going to
Quick.
learn to assassinate. How about? We're fine everywhere there. Come over and we'll take a look at our undercity.
What is your behest?
start building tunnels. And then hit next one more time, and then we're going to start moving around.
What? Paxton?
Need 3360 for that. Okay.
Stay here.
I gotta figure out who in the hell I think I can take. Those guys. They look like a good group of people to go fight. We're gonna go ahead and come up to the monoliths.
Night raid.
Hell, we'll go past the monoliths. We'll hit end turn. So I actually have, like, my clan nest is way over on this side of the map. So I do have an undercity there as well. Which I could probably start spreading it around. Can't afford it right now though. Alright, so skill up this fella. More ammo yet. We're gonna switch over to raiding if at all possible. Raiding 50%. So it takes 75% of my movement to switch to it, but I can switch to it if I have 50% left. Sounds like a plan. We will move to... Oh wait, that's my territory still.
Run, fools! Fools!
Am I in their territory? Trespassing, yes, yes I am.
Treacherous raiders!
Raiding for more money and more food. That's right, people. I'm raiding you. What are you gonna do about it?
Can trust faith. Look
Why
at
is
my
Chief
long
Doomclaw
leg.
talking to me? Really? Really? You declared war on me. Goddamn Skaven. Just can't trust them. They're all assholes. Lord not moved. Could go there and actually get some treasures. Same with that one there. Except for everything around here seems to be a cliff face and not a beach. Pretty much. There's one.
Trench is ready. Scurry, forward! Rakate ta!
Take everything. Sure. only afford that. Nice. So we're still building up our base area, unfortunately. We just really need to be able to get ourselves much better equipment. Really, Torox? You want a non-aggression pact? Okay. Sure. You're giving me money for a non-aggression pact, even though you're way scarier than me?
Ready? Yes, yes.
Do we begin the war? Yes, let's.
We hunt. Yeah.
Declare the war.
Attack in back. Battle fight. Get going.
I am going to raise it to the ground for the food value.
Chieftain of the Deep Warrens.
Yes, yes. Ooh, I get my lucky skull helm. We got looting settlements 3%, recruitment costs cheaper, Skaven corruption in enemy regions. With corruption.
Keep an eye on him.
Plenty more ammo.
Nothing can stop me.
We shall end.
Elfding coward stinks. Mighty am I. Elfding weak coward. Scamper, scurry.
So she's heading to the monoliths. I'm heading to Slaver's Point. And I went underground. Valiant defeat, huh? Well, we're gonna fight this battle. We'll see what happens. I don't have a lord or anything, so who knows? So one of the biggest problems we're gonna have is this master and the lady who's leading it. The masters are absolutely just ball busters in combat. They are tough. I have poisoned wind globadiers? That just made my day. Oh, that is so sweet.
Spears. Ready. What orders?
Spears. More spears. With shields. You guys don't have shields. Good enough.
Clan rat spears. For the Valentine. What? Clan rat spears.
I'm gonna put these guys here so that I can fit the globadiers right there.
What?
We got runners galore. These guys are all going to run on their own particular little setup, I think, from up here. Put them in their own group. Put all these guys in their own group. And
Guide us.
start the battle.
Fight attack. Our tail's yours.
Put these guys on skirmish mode so that they can run away if anybody gets too close to them. But our main goal here is going to be to just get up here and let the poison wind globadiers start throwing gas bombs in the middle of everything.
Ready. Quick. March, Scotty, yes.
And then we want to burn up as many of these as we can.
What? Get the runners. Skip and leap. Hasten, hurry. Very good, master. Clan rat spears for the burning tide. Squeak, at once. Now we all obey. At once. And die. Agree.
We're just going to be watching our cooldowns. Our clan rats. So they can jump up and start assisting. Right there, they just pop out of the ground and right into this unit of crossbows.
Skaven! Yes! Murder, kill! Globadiers! Back on the ground! Come on! Catch us! Hudson's command! Attack! What orders?
So the hardest part, like I said, these lords are going to just be the death of me. Like to the point that it could very well be that by themselves they just managed to completely wipe everybody else out.
Get the runners! Ready now! Skitter and leap! Dash, kill! Get the runners! One.
She might be a little easier to take down because she's just a wizard. So we'll take her out first and then we'll move to the master. 15 more seconds, I'll finish wiping out these dark shards with some clan rats. That should take care of them. All these missile units are doing a pretty damn good job of taking out the sorceress. You guys go ahead and go this way now. I want you to come after not that guy either. And there we go. Valiant defeat my ass. I love the rats. I really do. They have such a different play style from most of the other things that I play. But it seems to click with me as well. Close victory. Sure, whatever you say. They have numbers like vampires. Vampires are the same way. You almost always like way outnumber the enemy, but it's because all of your units are trash. Look at that. 101 kills from the Poisoned Wind Globadiers. I mean, they had 127 kills with their hand bows, but they were shooting Skaven. That's like fish in a barrel. I think I'll take the food. Thank you very much, guys.
Many warp tokens. Don't think to outsneak me. I am sneakiest of all, Skaven.
Do not think to sneak me. What? The dwarves want to have a treaty with me? That's so weird. Sure. Dwarves hate Skaven. Well, what do we see here?
Stalk prey.
Oh, I should be able to kill both of these guys. That'll be great.
Attack.
You first. Bye-bye.
Ready for fight, scrap.
It's because you were already beat the hell.
Strike them roughly. Yes, yes.
Nice.
Chieftain of the deep.
Take the level ups. Yeah, I better take it.
Smells treacherous.
Stronger weapon teams. Oop, more troop replenishment. Cannot go wrong with that.
Secret scheme.
How bad's this one gonna be? Decisive victory again. What do we got? Leadership. You may go to that guy.
Battle fight. Get going.
And we start to smash things just left and right. In our little neck of the woods at the moment anyway.
Mighty am I.
What the hell? Why is Nakai up here?
Victory.
Don't you mess with me, Nakai.
Good at this. Trenched craven tail.
Nakai is a giant, albino, very angry Crocodile Man.
Must kill him soon, quick.
Clan Rictus Supreme. Scurry, forward! Warp lightning conductor charged. Packs turned. Set them
Get
on
some more
difficult
power. Oh, first I'll take the ballistics calibration.
Ready, yes, yes. To battle.
Oh, I should actually do the, let's just see the catapults in action, so I'll fight this battle. Start deployment. We've got full magic capabilities right now, which is just awesome.
Warp fire thrower. Rick-a-rack. For the Vermintide. Slingers. Now, ready, now. Light glow catapult.
All right, and then we'll get our
Red
goon squad here. You can see everybody is in range of the catapults, so they're just going to be firing.
quick, quick. Nash, kill, kill. I'll hail yours.
Catapults are doing a number on things. Now everything's in range of the flamethrowers. They brought up a death hag. We have an assassin, Tretch himself. And a warlock engineer that can help take care of that. Horses really don't stand up to flamethrowers very well. Alright, what's still alive out here? That is one of the things the engineers do. They call lightning down from the sky. Everybody's just gonna keep melting people. Gotta give the horses points for bravery. They do keep marching in just to get melted. As a unit, I've never really liked the Doom Wheel. That's why you don't see me using it very much, except in like my first couple of battles when I don't have anything better. But I've never felt that it really pays for itself. I mean, it's almost dead. It really did nothing. I mean, mostly that's my fault. It's because I didn't actually tell it to do much of anything other than get close.
Nothing can stop me.
Just gonna raise this to the ground again.
Destroy.
Just to give myself some more food. And then I'm not even going to kill these guys all the way. I'm going to let them rebuild just so I can go burn them down again and get more food.
Getting good at this. Keep an eye on him.
Give him some venomous blades. That'll help anybody that they're fighting against. It makes them a lot weaker, do a lot less damage. Research available. Let's get some more menace below. Okay, what building do I need for this? Requires arsenal. So I better make sure that I've got an arsenal on its way. What are you? Weapons dump. Weapons burrow. Arsenal. So I just plain can't build that at the moment. I need to get 4 points before I can even get close to it. At the moment we'll get that up. This gives me walls on my settlements, so you can see the Hotex column with this little crenellation in the top of the label. That means it has a wall. The monoliths does not have that, so it does not have a wall, but the Twisted Glade does have it because I built this level 3 building here.
Call me Lord Craventail.
Alright, that's good stuff. Going on there.
Your coming was
So
for
here we're going to go ahead and 6 turns for that. 3 turns for that.
Stick of betrayal strong.
And then now that everything's actually going pretty good and our food is up to normal, instead of all the negatives that we had before, things are looking up. Everybody's growing. Nobody's getting pissed off. So the more food we have, just the better and better everything gets. I see why the dwarves decided to sign up with me. It was just because they were about to die. They just wanted anybody who they could have be
News of
friends.
your conquests.
Made some extra money. All good, all good.
What's your back tail?
Oh boy, what do we got now? Poison wind globadiers that I can actually put in my army, and rattling guns. Hell yes. Sign me up for that.
Is it safe? Under Empire. Move, march.
Pop over to there. Underground lets us cross the water without having to run around in a weird path. Get some healing done real quick. That way I can maybe get ready to go do my quest. Probably be a while before I actually do that though. Losing 2 for Under Empire. I'm losing 6 total. I see.
I have seen your heart.
Well, as soon as this place starts spreading, then I can replace its spread buildings with food buildings. And that will help.
Optics enhanced.
Wog! Burzog is heading to Karazakarek.
Ready? Yes.
Old Mr. Alchemist Spark got himself a level up. That means we can give him a Doom Rocket, Ballistics Instructor, extra 10% range for all ranged units, map wide.
Mighty am I.
Definitely going for that.
Trenched Craven Tail. By order, scurry, move!
Inakai, sure, I weakened them and now you're gonna jump in and take over their last place when I wanted them to rebuild? What a jerk you are. Oh, well, never mind. Apparently he got himself killed. Poor Nakai, he never lived very long.
Be sneaky. No! We hunt lurk.
Is that really the only way for me to get into the water?
I say, move!
Okay. There, that's the boats I'm more used to seeing.
Scuttle start. Next.
That one with the cool doom bell on it. Today's the first 16 more days. And then the game comes out.
Plan Rictus.
I plan on spending the first 24 hours of its release playing it. Literally for 24 hours.
Big puzzle.
Looks like I need something to unlock some more stuff. Is this the one that needed the arsenal? Yes. We're getting there. We're getting there.
I'll get help.
I'll get help.
See, nasty something.
One more turn, and I can actually build rattling guns.
Chieftain of the deep.
Won't be in position to do it yet, but I'm gonna grab me some goodies off of this little pile over here.
Call me Lord Craventail.
Call me Lord Craventail. Really?
Don't
Eh,
get my tail
I
wet
wanted
so-
something good. That was not good.
What's that? No, no.
Any other little sunken treasures nearby? Other than the one that I have to go all the way around to that cove? No. Oh well.
Move again soon. Have plan. I say
Full
move.
speed ahead!
Ahoy, hoy.
Get up on the land. There we go. Yay! Undercity spread to Longueuil. Sorry, Mousillon. You just happen to be really the only place I can go other than, well, it'll go to Marienburg eventually. Get me food. And do it sneaky like.
Stretched Craventail. Stalk prey. Dig gnaw.
Why is that as far as you're letting me go in
Elf ding weak coward.
under ways? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
We hunt Lurk. Under Empire. Rakate.
Okay, that's fine. Maybe they'll attack me. That would be so sweet if they attacked me. They'd be stupid to do it, but they might. Trying to leave them alive to hopefully rebuild their two towns so I can go get my rattling guns and then come visit them with new weapons to test out. Nope, they didn't attack. They turned around and faced the other way. Okay.
I stab, attack, hit back. Stalk prey. Scamba, scurry.
Scamper scurry. Alright, if I was going to put some new rattling gunners in here, I guess we'll get rid of one of my slingers. Put in a rattling gunner. Oh, and poison wind globadiers. I love some globadiers. For now, I'm going to go with the rattling gunners. This will probably change soon. We will end turn. Apparently they're not going to go rebuild their town, which is irritating me. Go rebuild your town. I won't do anything to you, I promise.
Clan
12 more
rats are
turns.
lost content.
Sheesh, takes forever. Oh, that's because we're low on food again. Damn you!
Chieftain of the Deep Warrens. Camp Lark, yes, yes.
Come on, guys, go rebuild your town. Do it! You did not do it!
Secret scheme.
If you insist, I'm gonna come loot it then. Search the ruins.
Everything.
Doop doop doop. Dial of the old ones. I am just looking up the answers to this particular problem. That is cheating, you might say. But I used to actually do them. Like I would take the dial and bring it into Photoshop basically and spin everything around to be where it's supposed to be. It is just so incredibly time consuming that I mean I would still come up with the exact same answers that now I don't bother doing that anymore. Because why? Ooh. Ooh.
What? Smells treacherous.
You deserve a clerk, sir. What about weapons? What do we got? Nope. 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 Trash has got them all. Sorry, you're out of luck.
Clan Rictus Supreme.
Doodly doodly doo.
Warp lightning conductor charged. Tail too short. Must kill him soon, quick. Stay here.
Alright, they've forced my hand. I must march forward and just destroy their other town. Or fight their other town anyway. We shall hit end turn. Because now my food situation is getting dire again.
Hi, chieftain. Fight, hit.
We shall attack. We shall fight. Now I don't have my awesome army for doing such battles, so this will not be as good as it could be, unfortunately. It's a very interesting settlement. Well, boys, you're gonna sit over there.
Spears.
Everybody else, you're gonna hang out there. No, that's not gonna work. What a weird, weird settlement. You're all gonna come over here. We're gonna approach this very strangely. Mainly because we're, you know, sneaky rats. Can you hide? I don't think you can. You're too big. You'll just sit over here in the corner anyway.
Storm burning.
You can hide, so you're just gonna sit there and hide. Same with you. These boys are gonna come over here. What are we missing? Flamers and rattling guns. You guys are all gonna be not on auto fire. We're gonna conserve your ammo. You're gonna hang out right here. Slingers, same kind of deal. You're gonna hang out right here. You will not conserve ammo though. Storm vermin, you can just stand there and do whatever it is you do. Start deployment.
Breaking out.
Start battle.
Onwards. Rattling gun. Horned rat's will. Spin! The cat's effect!
Then we're just gonna do what it is that rats do and just be sneaky assholes. Bombard these guys with our firepower. Spread plague inside their building with our plague claw catapults. We're going to take our warlock engineer and he's going to go ahead and drop a nice lightning bolt on. That's too far. Go ahead and drop it on these guys. I will drop it on these guys. Like so. And then for the most part, we just let them waste ammo on slaves while we shoot the hell out of them with catapults. And occasionally we will drop a lightning bolt on them, I think. A lightning bolt. Ooh, that's a nice one. And they just really don't know how to respond to such things. Lightning bolt. And we can turn these guys a little bit and have them try to fire into the walls. May or may not work. We'll find out momentarily. Do not know why they feel like they have to move up where they are, so that means it's not going to work. Because they are being stupid. Accidentally moving your catapults is never fun because they're very slow to get back into position. That, make sure they don't move. Oh, we have knocked a hole in the wall. Oops. Spearmen, move out of the way so that we can move up somebody with some capabilities, I'm thinking. Guys in place now. And yes you are. So now that they are in place, we are going to go ahead and tell them that they may fire at will. We'll see if they see anybody worth shooting at close enough for them to reach. And it is honestly appearing that they do not. What if I tell them to shoot them specifically?
Charging! Don't squat!
That would appear to be working just fine. Plague claws are still... Let's see here. Go ahead and move our slingers someplace like right here.
Hot rat-a-tat-tat! Spears! Our tail's yours!
And since everybody seems to be otherwise busy, we'll take this doom wheel and tell it to break down the gate.
We obey! What orders? Faster, study!
Alright, we'll continue this little grind we've got going on with our very subpar sieging army. Doom wheels at the gate, 43% for 41% damaged. One unit of flamers is, or whatever they're called, warp fire throwers, is absolutely decimating everything inside quite handily. Please finish off these shades or hand bows. I very much appreciate that.
Stab, stab!
I accidentally murdered their lord while just trying to kill some hand bows. One of my slingers has completely used all of their stones from their slings. Oh, so is the other one. Gate is only 65% damaged currently. Moving in this unit of warp fire throwers.
Quick, quick!
And same time, moving up my Rattling gunners. So I'm telling that they can fire. Do not know what in the hell my Rattling gunners are currently doing, other than it is very annoying. That thing inside. Look at the poor Corsairs.
Incoming enemy fire!
Flee from the enemy's fire. I don't think they're fleeing. It looks like they're running towards me. Our strength is waning. Okay, get out of there. It's so freaking annoying when that happens. Well, they're going to their balls. Okay, well, don't get out of there then. They've got a unit of Reaper bolt throwers in the back. That's hilarious. I think everybody's nerve appears to be breaking. Yes, yes it does. So it takes a while when you have a subpar army with the Skaven. I mean, it takes a while most of the time with them. Even when you have a pretty good army, because the difference is that you take far less casualties. But in the end, we get there with all of our firepower.
Victory! I'm getting good at this!
Ooh, if I sack it, it's worth 10 grand. I'm gonna sack it.
Find Warpstone, yes, yes! Plan Rictus Supreme!
Nice. Ooh, I like that too. I'll go with that. Money, money, money!
Chieftain of the Deep Warrens.
Oh, aren't you a
Denied.
tricky person? Tricky, tricky. Trying to sneak around and
Definitely not.
get into my stuff without me noticing.
Clan rats are not content!
I think we should get some more growth going to get this place done with. Because holy cow, it's taking forever. Growth. Let me scrap you. I can build something else to get another technology done. Curious what she's gonna do. Why won't you let me zoom? Apparently she did nothing. Headed up toward the monoliths.
Call me Lord Craven Tate.
This time we shall just go ahead and
Rictus ready for fight!
auto-resolve that one. And I'll raise it for the food.
Do your worst! I'll get help!
I'll get help.
Mighty am I. Yes, yes, victory for Trench.
So now Budisha here is having attrition because I've taken away all of their actual lands. So she's basically attacking me out of desperation right now because she's dying.
I stab, attack, in back.
So I'm going to run up to this point here.
No.
And I'm going to switch to my assassin and hope that he has enough movement, which he does, to assassinate this person.
Yes,
Success! Just to give him a quick level up, in which I can increase his troop replenishment. Next level I can give him, finish out his assassination, and then after that I will turn him into a badass assassin on the battlefield as well.
Stretched craven tail.
Ooh, I can do the scheme of doom again.
Silent killer, yes, yes. I see your all. No. X tails.
Pop across the way. See how all this stuff is doing. Got another hero coming in, but they aren't going to live long enough to do anything.
My raiders.
We'll pop out of the ground and go assist
This
our
way,
homeboys.
Rakate ta. Clan Rictus su.
Decisive victory, they are all dead.
I
Hooray,
lead from
we are the
rear.
victors. Take the
More
food.
slaves, good, good. Keep an eye on him.
Alright, we have our weapons teams pretty buffed up. And we'll give this dude a doom rocket. The assassin's gonna get his assassination finished out. There we go.
Nothing can stop me.
Increase that place's growth potential. Down to 5 turns until we can finally upgrade again, which will give us more weapons. At this point we will get Death Glow Bombardiers and my personal favorite, the Poisoned Wind Mortars. That is the bread and butter of my siege army there. Because they absolutely destroy things. Plus the Warplock Jezzails, the Rat Snipers, the best ranged unit in the game.
Victory only.
And then that'll also let us build up this, which gives us Warp Lightning Cannons. And at that point, so as soon as I can level up this settlement one more time, my dream army will be completable. Then I can basically just run around and smash the hell out of everything. With the exception of the fact that I won't have a lot of armies. I will only have my one army for the most part. But it will be a very strong army. And I can use that to maintain my food levels. That's going to be the thing that is difficult, is gotta always be kind of moving forward in order to keep your food levels up.
Another victory! Yes, yes!
So with that, I believe that I will call it an evening right after 11 o'clock. That's perfect. So I will save it as soon as it comes around to my turn again. Tomorrow I should be getting my new desk. I'm very excited. Got to rearrange my office. And it's perfect timing because I've got a huge project that I have got to be done. It has to be done by Friday. And I spent 9 hours today on it. I'll probably do the same tomorrow. And then we'll see what Thursday brings. I'm hoping that I can finish it Thursday. A day early would be nice. And then this weekend I've got a Christmas party to attend. Yes, in February. All right. Have a wonderful evening, day, whatever it is that you're going to have after watching this wonderful show. Broadcast, stream, whatever.